with Falcon hockey coach Steve Freeman. And Steve, the Falcons had a great weekend last weekend on Thursday, beating Eau Claire here at Hunt Arena. 3-2 was the final there, and then a crazy game over at Stout on Saturday, winning 7-6 in overtime. We're watching some highlights from that Stout game. Could you talk a little bit about those two games?
Sure, Jim. I think thinking back on Thursday night against Eau Claire over here, it was a home game for us, and I thought we played a real solid defensive game. You know, we came up with the goals that we needed. Scott Lowen was very strong in the nets, and you know, I just thought that we were very businesslike and took care of things. We checked close, took advantage of some opportunities when we did get some open shots, and played, you know, pretty well the whole game. We had a little dip in the second period, but we came out strong in the third and were able to shut them down. So it was a great win for us. And then heading over to Stout on Saturday night, you know, all heck broke loose over there. You know, it was like, you know, the first period we were in control. I think we were up 3-1 after one, and then we just, you know, we started playing a little bit sloppy and turning the puck over, and you know, they play that style that's wide open, those 85-foot long passes all the time, and we started playing kind of the same way, and it turned into a big shootout, and both teams scored some kind of strange goals, and they tied it up, and the tying goal that they had was kind of funny in the third period, where they shot the puck from behind our net out in front, and there were four of our guys there and none of their guys, and it hit one of our players, Cardwell's skate, in the heel. He was looking up ice and went up in the net, and the goalie caught it, but they said his glove was behind the goal line, so it was kind of a controversial goal right there. So kind of a weird one. They tied it up, and it went into overtime, and Alec Hagaman came through, and you know, he's got that big shot, and they gave him enough room, and he was about 2 feet inside the blue line, and whistled it through the goaltender. So it was a big win for us to put us in possession for this last weekend of the season.
Steve, you mentioned Alec. He was named the team's player of the week. He had a couple goals in that 7-6 win. Could you talk a little bit more about his play?
Yeah, you know, he's it's been a huge lift for us getting him back from the broken hand here, and you know, he's just one of those kids that's big, strong, and shoots the puck extremely well, and he's just kind of a natural goal scorer. You know, he looks to put the puck on the net every time he gets it, and he's not a passer, he's a shooter, so that's what he does best, and you know, it really paid off for us having him out there against Stout. So he's down the stretch here with him back in the lineup, it really makes a difference, and then adding the Zerke kid too here at the end, he's getting better and better every weekend, so that really helped jumpstart our lineup a little bit, especially offensively.
Steve, looking ahead, the Falcons end their regular season. Doesn't seem possible, 25 games already, but end the regular season this weekend, hosting St. Scholastica on Friday and Superior on Saturday, 7 o'clock, 7:05 I should say, both nights. What are you looking for this weekend? Well,
Jim, both teams, you know, Friday night, Scholastica and River Falls, have a chance to still win the NCHA championship and get that first round bye in the playoffs and that sort of thing. So it's going to be a highly contested game. They took care of us when we were up there, and you know, we remember that. We know they've got a great power play. You know, we've got to be disciplined, stay out of the penalty box as much as we possibly can, and it's going to be a fast and furious game. I know that. So both teams, you're going to see them play as hard as they possibly can, and you know, we'll see who gets the bounces and who plays strong defensively, and then go from there. And then Superior the next night obviously is going to mean something too. It's going to mean first, second, third, or fourth place for us. So both games are, you know, it's hard to believe at the end of the season, like you said, that it comes down where, you know, you can finish anywhere from first to fourth in that weekend. So we're excited about it. It'll be a big weekend, and then we'll prepare afterwards for the playoffs. But you know, it's so far the guys have done a terrific job. You know, played real well, and great hockey team as far as the off ice, the way they've handled things. You know, some of the ups and downs, and you know, they're a pleasure to work with every day. They're highly motivated and practice really hard. So it's a real good squad, and real happy the way the thing played out. And you know, winning the WIAC championship, you know, is another kind of feather in our cap here. So real proud of this hockey team.
Steve, good luck to the Falcons, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Jim.